Hello, U.S. President Dr. Ashraf Wallace, undercover boss. Here doing my evaluation of humanity here at Christmas time with God in Christ. I'm here in the city of Atlanta, but I'm reporting live from the McDonald's at 1166 Raphael Avenue, Northeast Boulevard. This is the McDonald's that I own. I'm here trying to survive out here on the streets, realizing that I'm being robbed by the people who I have had to create at NASA, and also people who I consider to be my family. I am at a place where I find out that there's a difference between black and white people. I've been on the streets now for 7 months living as a homeless person. Being the richest, wealthiest man on planet Earth, I have not a dime in my pocket, but yet I haven't had one black person who would put a dollar in my hand. But I've had white people who actually put green dollar bills in my hand, $10, a dollar, change. But I have black people who haven't given me anything but a hard time. Boom, 134. Three. Oh, my bad. 340. But still doing my evaluation. It's not even a thing about race. It's more so a thing about humanity and the love of God. Being that I'm the head of the Illuminati, most people in the city of Atlanta around the world know who I am because I am on the secret device. I'm being sabotaged by the people who I created, mostly people in the black race. I do have some whites who aren't as good as there as well, but just to sum up my evaluation, I've had more Caucasian people who have given me cash, and the black people have been feeding me out of the trash. According to the laws of the United States of America, me, as a Wallace, I'm not supposed. Thank you. Yeah, do me. The people are not supposed to be treating me as a bum because they know who I am. But at this time, I'm sitting here in the McDonald's that I own that's been solidified by me by Clifford Harris Jr., rapper T.I., because it's a restaurant that we own. But being that he got witchcraft, being that he got witchcraft, he's not around to save me. And so my life is being sabotaged. This is a place that I built that is for a miracle. But I'm being robbed of my home. I own the city of Atlanta, the Atlanta police. The people at NASA have dropped me, are controlling me with devices, and it's most so about an awakening. And right now, I'm Christ at the awakening, walking the earth for 40 days and 40 nights before I'm lifted up and taken away from this earth because I haven't sealed the sun. Being that the sun hasn't been sealed at this time, I'm sitting here being tampered with devices, controlling my organs, trying to sabotage my life and move me in a direction where I'm not supposed to be because they're trying to rob me because I own it all. I have a family that I was born to and born in, but I have family that I created from now that I was literally forced into since the age of 3. I'm 37 years old now, so I've been in this for 34 years. But being that Clifford Harris Jr. isn't here to save me, and they want to live out the prophecies all the way to the end. They want to bring an end of the earth, and they want to see if the earth will end because of me, because they consider me to be a man like them, and they don't want to consider me to be anything special. They know that I'm the sun god because when they have tried to kill me, the sun did move. But they want to get the entire story, and they want to do a little bit too much. And so my evaluation is I'm trying to see who out here has the love of God because they're all trying to ignore me and try to fill out the situation, trying to act like they don't know who I am. And it's like they ignore me on purpose just because they want to feel like, oh, we're jealous of you. We don't want to know who you are. But 3 years ago, everyone was talking to me. Now they shut down my devices. Nobody knows me. Everybody's a stranger because here in the city of Atlanta, Clifford Harris Jr. got witchcraft and they turned my city into an amusement park. And so it's an amusement because they have all of these people who have been created who are people who are now adults, somewhere hidden, but they're young, and it was sabotage that NASA has done. But the evaluation is the people still know who I am. They know that I'm God in Christ, the one with the red star. but they want to rob me and they're trying to take over my country. Don't really understand that this country and this city was built by extraterrestrials. I'm being watched by extraterrestrials, but I'm out here on the streets living out of prophecy, having a hard time. Being that I'm immaculate conception and pregnant, I've been with these now for I guess almost 7 months. But being that I'm different than anybody else, it wouldn't be a 9 month period. It could be up to 18 months for me because I'm giving birth to heavenly gods and I'm not a woman. I'm a man and a woman who's God. I'm giving birth to gods. I'm giving birth to a new universe. Up on this earth is being sabotaged. It's being desecrated because things that people do to me, being that I'm connected to the earth, being that I'm connected to the earth, these are things that literally desecrate the earth and it ruins the ozone layer. CERN is still turned on. The black hole is still open. The sun not being sealed, we're moving closer to Saturn. When we're moving closer to Saturn, the sun not being sealed, the planets are jumping it up. The planets jumping it up will bring a crashing of the planets because all of the planets that are far off are trying to get closer to the sun to get heat. We all need heat and light in order to live. And so you have extraterrestrials that are leaving their planets right now, coming closer to the sun for a reason of survival. Because the people of planet Earth are not doing their part trying to live out a story to see if it will bring the end of the Earth. It's a dangerous game. They're playing Russian roulette with my life and with the earth and with God, testing God when the Bible clearly says testing God. But they're doing everything in reverse. So it has me in a situation where I'm God. They're going against God because they said, fear is thy God, but to overcome fear. So they figured since they want to overcome fear, they want to overcome the fear of God. They want to be evil, and evil is going against God. And since I'm God, they're being evil toward me. So they're trying to starve me. They're trying to starve the children that I'm impregnated with because it's the spirit of Amulet that follows me because that's who I am. It's a child killing spirit. And this is what the days of Herod, if you read the Bible and know about King Herod, when he tried to kill Christ at the age of 2 years old and went and killed all of the children that were aged 2 and under because he couldn't get to Christ when he was at the age of 3. So now I'm Christ. 40 days, 40 nights, but I'm also spiritually 3 years old as King Michael Lasharon. Being the case, I'm a boy king in spirit because I have a childlike spirit and my parents have forsaken me. And being that my parents have forsaken me, I'm alive walking the earth. I'm a child wandering around in spirit. But I'm a man who's an adult and an awakening, waking up to a world that I created that's already done. But looking around, I see people who I've already grown up with looking like they were looking 15 years ago. I have a daughter sitting over here right now who's in the Word, and she's superscription. But she's a daughter who's an adult now, who's been recreated to look like a child, to fool me into believing that she still looks like that when she's an adult. But she's been cloned. So Atlanta, in the city of Atlanta, is the city of clones right now. It's so retarded looking to me, and it's very weird. I'm in the most dangerous situation in my life. But this is what's going to get me lifted up by the extraterrestrials because the people of this planet, who are my family, want to rob me and feel like they want to take over my planet and just want them to lift me up and take me away so that they can live here and keep my money and do what they want to do, which is not going to be the case. It's going to get the planet blown up. It's going to end the earth as we know it because the spirit doesn't want me to have the world that I created, which is right beneath my feet, which has to be lifted up, and it's the city of gold because Atlanta is the city of God.